Okay, we're looking at page 27 in your workbook. We have some vocabulary at the top. We already read about the Olympics, so most of these are dealing with the Olympics. The ones that are dealing with Olympics, we would put a check in these boxes here. 5 boxes, 5 questions, 5 words. So our words: rings, train. Remember, this means to practice, to train. Not a train, not like a choo-choo train, but training, practicing. Flame, mascots, and waves. Those are our 3 words. So all of these are pretty simple. Waves that you might see in the sea or in the ocean. Teams have characters called mascots. Maybe the mascot is a cat or a bear or even a shark. These would be mascots. Flame, like fire. Train, I explained, and rings. Rings we see in the Olympics. We saw there was 5 different colors and 5 rings. So when we're talking about light, number 1, they light a flame. They light a flame. Two, they swim when there are big waves. Big waves. They swim when there are big waves. Does that have to do with the Olympics? In the Olympics, they swim in pools. Usually there are no waves. And it would not be good to swim when there are big waves for a competition. So this one, we would put an X. Do not check that box. That's not about the Olympics. You do have 3 more questions. I'll leave those for you to do. Make sure you cross out flame, cross out waves. And the ones that deal with the Olympics, check the box. Part 2 is the grammar. You get multiple choice. You could pick A, B, or C for these questions. Which continent is Remember what a continent is. Continents: Africa, North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Australia. Those are continents. Which continent is as big as what? Cannot be that one. Which continent is bigger than what? Cannot be that one. You have to say bigger than Africa or bigger than North America. So you're not comparing. So we'd say the biggest. Which continent is the biggest? Do you know? The answer would be Asia. Asia is the biggest continent. This skyscraper is blank the Eiffel Tower. So here we're comparing Eiffel Tower and a skyscraper. Now if we use the comparative ER, we'd have to say taller than. We don't have than, we have the Eiffel Tower. So it would not be taller. The tallest, we'd have to say 1. The skyscraper is the tallest tower or the tallest building. So we're going to use as tall as. This skyscraper is as tall as the Eiffel Tower. Because we are comparing these two, the skyscraper and the Eiffel Tower. Now you do have a few more. I will leave those for you to do. Number 3, number 4, and number 5. And then we're talking about adverbs. You can see we have them all in the bracket. High, good, nice, careful, slow, and hard. Now remember, with our adverbs, we're usually adding L and Y. That plane can fly blank into the sky. We have to use high. That plane can fly highly into the sky? No, we don't say highly. We would say high. That plane can fly high into the sky. Just keep the form. H-I-G-H. That plane can fly high into the sky. Okay? Good. This one is a special one, because we don't have a word goodly. That is not a word. Cannot be good with ly. Goodly is not a word. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Can you surf? Can you surf good? Well, that is bad grammar. Can you surf good? We would not use good. Can you surf well? We need to change it to well. W-E-L-L. Well. Can you surf well? The next one we have nice. Careful, slow, and hard. I will leave those ones for you. Remember, most of them will use ly. Hardly, slowly. So take a look at those. All right, do 1, 2, and 3.